All right, welcome to the shop here at Westbrook Restorations. I want to show you what we're doing with a historic door, a historic restoration. So let's take a look. Here's the door, and this door came to us in extremely sad shape. And what we've done so far is we've stripped the inside. They'd like to get this stained. You can also see that we have stained the outside, or painted the outside, so that's going to be painted. The inside's going to be stained. Now, you've already seen a before picture, and I want to show you just what it takes to do a restoration like this, and starting all over. In the top here, they're going to do a stained glass feature, and so we've removed a bottom rail. And we're going to put a new bottom rail up, I don't know, somewhere right around there. That's what this piece is. So we manufactured that piece ready to go in. Some of the other pieces here is we have some shape mold that we're going to work with a little bit to picture frame the outside. On the inside and also on the glass, we have these pieces, which are going to be molded into a nice little bead for the stops. The other component to this, which is a little more tricky, is these moldings have to match the size of this. This is a laminated piece. This is an archtop piece. It's made out of fir. This is we're going to run through the molder as well, or maybe even just a router. And so that becomes a stop, which is the same size as these stops. They continue through and over. Here's an interesting little picture down here as well, which is our process that we use to laminate. This is a very quick way, a very strong way to do these pieces, and gives you a nice little insight of what it takes to just manufacture this. This is glued together. It's still in a rough state, which means we have to go through and we have to plane it down, to surface it, we have to do the molding on it, and so far, so that's where we're at with this. The other thing that we have here is this plywood, this fir plywood. Don't ask how much this is. It's going to be the panel on the lower section of the door, so we cut that, we put that in, that gets stocked in. That's all of the pieces that we've brought together, manufactured so far. The next step today is to finish all this up, put it all back together, and see what kind of a final product we have before we do staining and finishes. Okay, we've made our little jig here. It's not fancy, but it is effective. And to make our mortise here and here for the cross rail. Come on in and take a look at this. So here is our mortise. This is going to become a place for, I don't know, a tenon to go in like so. And then of course the cross rail will have an opposing piece, and that's how we slip our cross rail in, glue and clamp, and it's effective for years to come. And that's how we do these in this type of an application. Okay, so here we are, putting some of the components that I showed you earlier together. Here's the rail. It's been sanded and put in. This is the exterior of the door, obviously. We have a fir panel here. We've manufactured some shape mold. Put that in here for a nice little trim out. You can see that we've manufactured and we've milled our very traditional bead on our window stops on either side. This is going to be Ed Brown's doing a stained glass window here. So what's next is to prime this exterior and stain the interior. Okay, so here's the finished door. This is just a temporary panel for the leaded glass, and that's a wrap for the installation of this door. We look forward to seeing you on the next project.